Hi, I'm Walt Hollis, and last week I wrapped up ALOA's Fundamentals of Locksmithing class. That class was awesome. I learned so much information that I can now add to my toolbox to actually, it's a resource. The whole class is just a resource. The instructors were phenomenal. I interviewed some of my classmates and just kind of wanted to be able to give you a feel of what others think about the class so that you'll kind of have a heads up going in. So anyway, here's the interviews that I did with them, and check it out. What led you to sign up for the Fundamentals of Locksmithing class?
I signed up for the ALOA class because I was looking to start my career into the industry and build my business better.
I needed my CLL for Louisiana, so this was an opportunity to come out to the class and get my CLL.
Well, I've been doing a lot of automotive locksmith work and wanted to get better at the mechanical side. A lot of calls on residential stuff, and so thought I needed to come and get a better understanding of how the actual mechanical side of the business worked.
My grandpa is a locksmith and he owns his own business, and I have gone on a couple calls with him and decided that I liked it and wanted to give it a try.
What were your expectations versus what you experienced in the class?
It was a lot more fun than what I was expecting.
It was exactly what I expected, which is great because I've been to some other trainings that what I expected and what I got were two different things. So everything it said it was going to be was what it was. I learned so much. The curriculum was well laid out. The instruction was amazing. Great instructors, just fantastic.
I think that my expectations are what I got, which was a basic learning of locksmithing.
Use a lot of the stuff that we've learned in the class because of my field. I'm mainly safe, so key cutting and stuff like that, but it's opened my eyes to see that I can take this a lot further and get into keying and rekeying and masters and everything else that we've learned here this week.
What is a skill you have learned this week that you will use when you return home?
I think the one thing that really stuck out for me was repinning locks, the ability to do some master key system work. Those items I think are going to be things that you're going to always go back to as a locksmith in the business.
Definitely like rekeying cylinders for people, making it so that their lock will work for their key. I would like to practice impressioning. I thought that was really fun, very satisfying to do. And yeah, duplicating keys for sure. I'll be doing that a lot, more so for automotive, but I'll be doing that quite a bit.
There was definitely some skills that I don't use in my everyday life. I don't really pick locks, so that's a good thing. Definitely some tools that I was not aware of that I'll get. So that'll be cool.
How do you feel like you connected with the instructors?
I couldn't have asked for more. I thought they did a great job. They were kind, they were respectful, they helped you when you need.
The instructors were absolutely fantastic, and you couldn't ask for two better instructors for sure.
Never a dull moment in the class, and just amazing. They know what they're doing and they teach it well.
I'm very grateful for their knowledge and experience, and even some of their stories that weren't in the lessons to help us learn from their life experiences.
Definitely lockpicking. Lockpicking is very interesting to me, and I've always wanted to learn how to do it. Now I have that skill and I will put it to good use.
What would you tell someone interested in the Fundamentals of Locksmithing course?
Oh, I would absolutely recommend it. I had a hard time finding anywhere that would teach me, so I absolutely recommend it for, anyone looking to get into the industry or sharpen your skills or, get that foundation. Some people were skilled before they got here, and I think even they learned a lot. So
absolutely come to one of their classes. They have classes all over the place. Definitely attend them. They are the fundamentals that you need to get going in this business.
I think if you are considering a career in this field at all, you absolutely have to take this class to get started. It is the 101 and you need to start somewhere.
I would do it in lieu of other trainings that you might also be considering, because the one thing about ALOA brings to the table is they have structured, standardized curriculum and instructors. And that's invaluable in this business because you're getting the correct information, you're getting good use of your time when you come, because it's a commitment. and that's huge. So come take the class, learn a lot.
I would tell them to do it. It was fun. It was a lot of hands-on work, and I feel like for those who learn better by doing, this is a class for you.
Well, I hope hearing from us gave you some insight into what the class is about. If you're considering taking this course, go to aloa.org, ALOA.org. Go under the education tab, and you'll be able to see what upcoming training is available. I promise this is something you don't want to wait on. The instructors, phenomenal. Course material, phenomenal. You take advantage of it. I promise this is for you. So don't wait, sign up, and we'll see you soon.